Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Revanela Heriantika and I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Lampung, and today I'll be presenting a personal SWOT analysis I did on myself, looking at my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats as I think about my self-development. And then we can start with my strength. First, I'm an excellent and empathic listener. Because of that, I've also become a problem solver for the people close to me, like my friend, my best friends, or even stranger out there. Like I know them on game and something like that. And I'm glad they can trust my advice and they feel comfort whenever they talk about their problem to me. And I also have effective written communication, foundational sense of creative visual thinking, and a creative structure reading ability. And I'm also highly independent with my strong focus whenever I'm alone. Continuing with my strength, some of my design work has been well received by others, and I really enjoy trying something new, like exploring something new in my life. And then I treat every new experience as knowledge and learning. As a real proof of my skill, I was once offered paid work editing for my friend's video assignment during PKKMB. And I also have a strong ability to analyze my surrounding environment, and I can speak two language which is there's Indonesian and English at my intermediate level. And of course, I also have areas to improve about myself. And then uh, I also experience anxiety speaking with stranger, and my public speaking, also verbal communication are still weak. I tend to be forgetful and I lack confidence in my own work. Also, my English isn't fully fluent yet, especially when I speak just right now. Uh, because I feel like my speaking is still not too good, but whenever I speak to my friends to the other country, sometimes I can communicate with them, but it just like by text, and not speaking because I'm not confident with my speaking ability. And then I also have weak time management, and I'm always hesitant when making decisions, and I lack financial support. And for me, the sadness part in my life is when I lack financial support. Uh, I really need that in my life because when I was young, some of my friends, like they're being forced by their parents to join private class, and then they like not don't like about that, and then they tell it, and then they tell it about me, and then they tell about it to me when I'm asked for private class to my mom, to my parents. They refuse because they can afford it, And then I feel like I'm not lucky in my financial support because in my opinion and in my deepest heart, I really want to have a private class because it can help me to be better, and it can lead me to be better too, because for me a private class is so important. Even some of my friends uh, don't really like it, but for me it's so important and I really want to get a private class. But sadly, because of my financial support, I can get that privilege for get my private class. And next we have opportunities that I believe combining that I believe I can get a lot of this. I believe combining being a writer and a designer give me a unique hybrid skill set. There are also a growing number of remote work from home internship available, especially for roles like social media intern or graphic design intern. Beyond that, I also see potential in offering private or small scale tutoring. And finally, some threat I need to be aware of is I'll be competing with candidates from DCAFE or visual communication design majors, as well as with more extrovert candidates. And as an introvert myself, I also need to watch out for my mental exhaustions or burnout, and feelings of insecurity can hinder me from taking action, and sometimes fear becoming a burden when working in a team because of my weakness, like my anxiety from my anxiety to talking to the others. I feel like I can work in team in a good way. I mean, I don't think I can work well on team or in team because uh, I feel difficult to mingle with others. But with my strength, with my mindset, I try to fight fight my anxiety, because if I stay silent, I feel like I can be better, and that's will makes me like I'm a fool, like I'm a person won't that won't reach my dreams. That's why I sometimes learn to how to communicate with new people out there with my own skill, and then sometimes I can make it to being close with them, because that's the important skill of our life. And then if I don't socializing with the others, it can hide me and it can stop me for my dreams. And that's an overview of my personal SWOT analysis. And understanding this point helps me know where to grow and how to turn my weaknesses and threats into step forward. And I also think uh, when I overview of my personal SWOT analysis, analyze myself better. Even there's also something strange, and something that I can understand, but some of this can help me to understand what I feel like, what I can do or I can't do. And then that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.